Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is an update in my skincare project pan. So if you are unfamiliar with this project or my channel, for the most part, I do makeup project pans, which is an attempt to just keep my makeup collection super curated. I'm just working through products. I rarely buy makeup anymore, and it's really just like using what I have up. And I love that about my makeup project pans. I think they're super fun. So I have like a rolling style 5-pan project pan. I also do like this Shop My Stash project pan. So definitely check out those videos if you're unfamiliar. For years, I also did an eyeshadow project pan, but I decided to no longer do my eyeshadow project pan this year just because I'm not wearing eyeshadow like I used to. And in replace of that, I started a skincare project pan because there are some skincare products in my collection that I use on a regular basis, but there are some that I don't touch or have like very little left and just haven't finished them. And so that is why I started up this project, and I feel like I've already had some really great success in finishing products through this project that I would have never had I not pulled them in to this project pan. So it's already been super successful for me. I feel like I've already made a great dent in my skincare collection. And honestly, I feel like at the end of this year, I might not need to do this project again because I will have used up what I call specialty skincare products, which are kind of the things that I had in my cabinet or in my drawer that I wasn't pulling for on a regular basis. And I've been adding them to this project and using them on a more regular basis. I will say my numbers still aren't like ridiculously high or anything, but that's okay. That's kind of how it's meant to be. But the fact that I'm using any of these at all is a win in my book because I'm making progress on something that I definitely would not have had I not rolled them into this project. It works the same as my 5-pan rolling style project pan in that I'm working on 5 skincare products at once, and I'm working on them until I finish them up. And once I finish them up, I roll them out and roll something new in its place, and I track usage. When I use a product itself, I do a little tally mark in my project pan book, and then when I film these updates, I put them on the scale. I also show you what they look like if I can. And yeah, that's how it works. Super easy, super simple, but it's been, like I said, super successful already for me thus far this year. And I'm happy to say I'm going to be able to roll out a product in this update and roll something new in to replace it. So really excited about that, and we're continuing to make progress. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I know I just said all this stuff about making progress and being so happy about it, and I'm going to totally backtrack that on this particular product. So this is my Loving Tan TR Express Platinum Tanning. And my goal is to use this once a month, and I did not use it at all. I used it 0 times, which one other month I think I used it 0 times too, and that is my bad. But at the end of the day, I didn't use it because I've been outside a lot with my boys. We've been to the beach, I've been on vacation, and I have like a natural tan happening, and I just hadn't felt the need to pull this in and use it. So I have not used this, and I don't know how much I will be using it over the course of the summer. I was thinking to myself that I should just use it to tan my face every now and then. I obviously wouldn't be using as much of the product as I normally would. There really isn't that much left, actually. I think I could probably just tan my face and get some progress on it over the next month or so, and then get back into using it on a more regular basis. But yeah, I need to focus on this more. I just haven't felt the need to use it, even with it being in this project. Yeah, that one's on me. Like, I knew when I wasn't pulling it in that it was gonna be a little bit of a fail. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about my Firm X Peeling Gel Exfoliant. So I used this 3 times. This was like basically full when I rolled it into this project, and it's an exfoliant, so I'm not using it every day or anything like that. So I'm happy with the 3 uses on this. It is crazy though, like how much product was in here and how I would have never gone through it had I not rolled it into this project. So excited that I'm continuing to make progress on it. This continues, I feel like, to perform really well. I like how it makes my skin feel after I use it. My skin feels super soft and nice, and I love putting on like moisturizer or something like that after I use this because it just feels so good. Product's probably sitting around like this point of the bottle if I'm like guessing correctly. Hopefully we can continue to get around like 3 to 4 uses a month and finish that up in the next few months. I don't know, I'm saying next few months, who knows? It could take me to the end of the year on that one, but happy with the usage nonetheless. My Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. I used this twice and I'm really happy with the usage on this. I think another 2 uses and this one would probably be done. So that is gonna be my goal for this month in terms of like what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna focus on trying to use up this one. I try to spread out the usage of these 2 because they're both exfoliating products. So I'm trying not to like put this one on one day and this one on the other. So when it comes to like where I'm gonna lean for this month, like I'm still gonna try and get usage here, but I'm going to spend the majority of uses on this. So if I can get like 3 and 4 out of this and only do like 2 over here, that's probably now actually thinking about it, what I'm gonna do, because I would like to finish this up. There really isn't much in here. Just using this 1 or 2 times clears out a good amount of product. So excited about sharing that update. That is definitely gonna be my focus. Hopefully next month when I come to you with an update in this project, I'll be able to say that I am able to roll this mask out, which is really exciting because this has been sitting around in my collection for a really long time. I bought it years ago and just never opened it. It was like completely sealed when I rolled it into this project, and now I'm finally getting the usage on it and hopefully we'll be able to say that I finished it up. So really excited about that. Next is this eye cream. So this is the Acure Ultra Hydrating Eye Cream, and I had one other eye cream from Strivectin. I finished it up through this project and now I have this one. I don't use eye cream on a regular basis. The only reason I am using eye cream is because I had these 2 just sitting around my collection and I'm rolling them into this project. I don't really have any intent on purchasing eye cream again, at least for the near future, just because I'm not using it on a regular basis and I'm just pulling it in because these are a part of this project. I will say I'm not enjoying this one just because the product, when I like go to use it, even if I like shake this pretty hard before I go to use it, it always comes out just like water at first. And then I have to like wipe my hand off and try again, and then the eye cream comes out. And then it also has a scent that I don't particularly care for. So this is really just an effort to use this up because I'm not enjoying it. So we gotta do what we gotta do. I don't want to waste the product, so I'm just figuring it out, but it's definitely not something I'm really pulling for. I got 8 uses on it, and I could certainly get a lot more, and I could be using it both day and night. It's just, I don't really like the process of using it, and so it causes me not to. But this is definitely something that I should be focusing on next month in addition to this, and getting more usage out of. All right, so last month I rolled in 3 sheet masks, or well, 2 sheet masks and then under eye patches. And I'm happy to say I finished all 3. So I was kind of bundling these as one product and I used all 3 of them. So I used this Avatara, you see this vitamin C water gel mask. I used this Tony Moly I'm Lotus sheet mask. So both like moisturizing sheet masks. And then these 24 karat gold under eye patches from Demora. So I used those up as well. All of these were very nice, very moisturizing. These were interesting though. They like almost burned a little at the beginning and then felt fine. And all eye patches I've ever used before have been cooling. So that was an interesting take on that. But otherwise I enjoyed the sheet masks. It's funny, I have so many sheet masks in my collection. I just never pull for them. So I'm so excited that through this project I was able to use all 3 of these because like I said, I'm just like not pulling for this stuff, this specialty stuff. So I'm really excited that I was able to roll 3 in and get all 3 of them emptied up. So that was really good for me. So that is my update on the month, and I'm going to replace these 3 with another product, and I'm actually going to roll in, I was debating on rolling in 3 more masks, like sheet masks, but instead I'm going to roll in this Uncommon Beauty Intense Hydrating Mask. This is another one that I've literally never used, and since I have these 2 exfoliating products, I was gonna stick with like the hydrating theme that I had with these. And yeah, I'm excited to roll this product in. It just says apply directly to clean skin and rinse with warm water after 10 minutes. So that seems easy enough. And yeah, I'm excited to try this out. I do like products from the Uncommon Beauty line, so I have never tried this one. I'm excited to see what I think about it, but it's just been, again, sitting in my collection for a while now and kind of like my backup skincare drawer. So excited to roll this into this project and see what progress we can make on it. So that is this month's update in my skincare project pan. Like I said, while progress is slow and sometimes non-existent across some of these products, if I had not had this project going, I would not be using any of these. So I'm really excited just for the fact that itself that I am slowly making progress and getting empties on things that otherwise I wouldn't be pulling for. So this project is definitely worth it in my eyes. I'll be very curious though, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, what my skincare collection is gonna look like at the end of this project. Because like I said, I might not need to do this again next year if it's in a place where I'm like, okay, I feel really good about where we stand. So that'll be something that we'll have to keep an eye on, and I'll talk about in my update videos on kind of where things are netting out as we get closer to the end of the year. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.